Hello everyone, greetings of Navami to you all. Uh, Today is again another favorite day of mine. Yesterday was Mahashtami and especially the Sandhi Puja, which is basically the conjuncture or the time when Ashtami moves into Navami. And then, I have amazing arti that happens at my place. We have 108 diyas arti. We have each and every item of shringar for the devi, which every item I take and I do arti of that item. And on the Dashera day, the items will be then distributed to various women who come and visit the devi. So that is what we do. And Mahasandhi Puja is again an amazing time, very powerful. And today is especially again a very important and favorite moment in during this 9 days of or 9 nights of sadhana, and that is the Kumari Puja and the Bali. So I have, as a child, I always wanted to be worshipped as Kumari. I really loved decking all these girls when they used to get decked up. So but I was never made a Kumari. I don't know why. Anyway, when I became older and I started doing these ritualistic pujas, then this became one of my favorite rituals, where I call a small girl and then I feed her and give her all the beautiful dresses and so on and so forth. But one most important factor which I started incorporating past many years now is the sacrificial ritual, which is Bali. I give Bali of a white pumpkin. Now, Bali could be of various things, and I'm not getting into Pashu Bali and the other kind of Balis. But one thing that I really want to speak about is the significance of Bali. Now, here one needs to understand that the Devi is Bali Priya, which means she just loves sacrifices, which means not necessarily the sacrifice or the symbolic sacrifices that we think of, but the sacrifices that we can make, sacrifices of our various habits and nature and ingrained traits of ours, which are self-deprecating, or which are binding us, our own frailties. She loves, and those things that we actually cannot give up. Those are the things which makes us what we are. I mean, our personalities, but we are also fearful of leaving those. Okay, so I have been giving Bali of the white gourd or white pumpkin for a solid now 8-10 years now. Having said, I have never actually thought of a particular giving up of something while doing the Bali. I just did it like a symbolic offering and I went on doing it. Now, but this year onwards, I realized, and this was something which came as a I wouldn't say drishtant, but it came as like an insight before, like yesterday to me, is that I should give sacrifice of something, okay, or Bali of a particular nature of mine. And there are, mind you, many bad traits that I have. So I have an insecurity of certain thing. Okay, I had an insecurity of certain thing. Now that I have given Bali, I am going to talk about it in past tense, because Bali to me is not a process just of giving the Bali, but also completing it by also incorporating it actively. So I had a particular trait which I was not very comfortable about myself, and that is one of my personalities also. But I'm not comfortable with that, but it makes me what I am as well. So it's a layer or a part of my personality as well. So what I have done this time is that I have, with full faith and prayer and will, very important factor, willed that this particular trait should go, and I am giving Bali of this trait of mine. And I did that. And I have also realized in this insight is that by giving a symbolic offering just once is not going to help. Every time that I give Bali, I have to repeat myself and repeat these traits until it finally goes away from me. And this is what I have planned to do. Today's Bali was that, and I will be taking up a particular sadhana after this, and in that also, when I incorporate Bali, this particular trait of mine will again be repeated. I will will it to go, because I realized one thing: I don't have that much willpower, and I'm not that great a sadhaka that by just one will I can throw it out of my system. So what I'm going to do is, because these are all Pashvik tendencies, that which binds you. These are the tendencies that bind you. So these are Pashvik tendencies. These are animal tendencies. That is why Pashu Bali happens, because these are Pashvik tendencies of ours. So these Pashvik tendencies are very difficult to just leave just by willing it. So you need to do it like repeatedly, and I think I am going to do that repeatedly so that it finally goes out of my system. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed on that. And thank you for watching my videos, and you all have a great Navratri festival, and tomorrow's Dashera. So happy Dashera to everyone.